vocals. And then
615 B&A. We got that fly DNA. It's our Delian Foundations. And we appreciate
yo, welcome to MC2MC. I'm your lovely host, Foundito.
It's your boy, Superb. I'm back again.
We have a lovely guest. No other than my little brother. Same mother. Rico. What's good?
Other known as man. What's good?
Man, Sean Man in the building. Duvika goes by many aliases. To me, he's a little bro. But yeah, we was talking about how Neptunes was like,
Yeah, that was killing shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't quote me on this. I can't remember the actual statistic, but it was like something like, I think from like 02 to like 07, something like that. Neptunes was responsible for like 60% of the hits on the radio. Some shit like that. Anybody who knows though, like during that time, like if you know that Neptune sound, you know you heard that shit a lot.
So like early 2000, was like the 90s, late 90s or early 2000s?
Like early 2000s.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
NRD.
Kind of started with
Blueprint, yeah.
I mean, they were working with everybody from like Gwen Stefani,
Nori,
to like Beyonce, Nori, Super Thug, Usher,
Timberlake.
Bro, like, Timberlake, Usher, fucking
Kanye.
Yeah, everybody,
Kanye got a piece of the Neptune sound.
Everybody, man.
NRD.
Yeah, bro. That is them, you know.
I mean, I'm saying like, I'm thinking like NRD, like the name. Even like I was listening to Rock Story. I was letting Noah listen to Rock Story. Yeah. Noah's my son, by the way, my youngest son. He's like 9, but I let him listen to Neptune's Rock Story and Bow Wow.
Oh yeah, Bow Wow.
Yeah. Anything early 2000, Lil Biscuit, everybody keep rolling.
Or Lap Dance. Lap Dance was the banger.
Oh, by NERD?
Yeah.
And,
Nah, he played
Who was else on that track?
He played Rockstar for him, huh?
On
Khalees?
Not Khalees. Who was the little chick, man? What was her name? That was on the Lap Dance track.
That's that. Baby, would you want me?
Yeah.
Baby, you want me? Well, you can Vita. Damn. Murder Inc. Murder. Yeah.
That's the truth.
Damn, I didn't realize it was Vita. She was with Murder Inc.
I don't know. That's
I know
crazy.
she was with Murder Inc.
Yeah, she was with Murder Inc. Yeah, Irv Gotti picked her up and Ja Rule.
Bro, it was an interesting time, man.
Ja Rule took up.
2000.
Speaking of taking over the '90s, who gets slept on so many times because 50 Cent kind of like sell that nigga. He kind of sell that nigga like Drake be doing. You know what I'm saying? But he kind of like took that nigga style and just flipped it and made it a whole nother genre, pretty much. And but Ja Rule, he took over the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Ja Rule was the truth, man. Everybody miss Ja Rule now. Everybody's like, 50 gave us that one banger. But would you trade in the Get Rich or Die Trying album for Ja Rule's whole catalog?
Nope.
I don't think I would.
Cause you be missing so much.
Jennifer Lopez.
Oh my God.
Him and
Ashanti.
Yeah.
Like.
Nah, Ja Rule, he do go hard though.
DMX, Jigga.
I was watching that whole Rough
Rough
Riders Chronicles. That's what I was watching.
Yeah.
The whole the whole little backstory of like Rough Riders and shit. That was cool. Like Eve, Locks, shit, Y&D, like the whole. Like I was telling you, like the whole when Swiss Beats first started producing, like the Rough Riders anthem, like the backstory to that shit. Like it was I think it was Wah. I think it was Wah playing cards with DMX.
Yeah.
And like at the time, Swiss Beats was kind of new to producing, and you know what I'm saying? He wanted DMX to hop on the beat. DMX didn't like the beat, actually.
Oh, for
and
real?
Him and Wah, they was playing a game of cards. And he was like, all right, man, if you lose this game, you got to record something on the beat. So, you know what I'm saying? DMX lost, you know what I'm saying? We got Rough Riders anthem. He went in there, he was like, he wrote this song in like 15 minutes. And the rest was history, though.
Stop!
Yeah.
Drop!
That's the Rough Riders.
Yeah, that's the one of the founders of Rough Riders.
It was Y&D, the founders. But they also the uncles of Swiss Beats too. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
until I watched it.
We was saying, man, Ideally was hanging out with the general. Yeah.
DMX.
Yeah. The Rough Riders. Yeah, man. Yeah. Don J's like this video guy, but they cool dudes, man. Down to earth people. This old school. You know what I'm saying? Just like you could tell that they you know what I'm saying, went through the game and like definitely pull a knowledge and wisdom from it. But that's crazy. But it sounded like, I mean, if you think...
Y'all was just in the studio with him?
No, we was actually, I definitely had an opportunity to go to DMX studio because of a producer, a mutual engineer. A mutual engineer. And DMX came to Nashville to record his album. Yeah. Which is kind of like, but it's not really because you think about the studios in Nashville.
I mean, M's been
it's second to none. It's second to none. So, yeah, and they had a mutual a friend, and then... Adeli was like hosting the whole crew, Rough Riders crew, and D and them. He was hosting the whole crew. I don't know why was it there, but it was like Don J.
D was there. Was D there?
Yeah, D was there. Yeah. That's the one who was hosting. Yeah, we took her to Princess Chicken actually.
And right?
Shout out to Princess Chicken, hot
crazy,
chicken. You know,
that's crazy.
GG Cup. Yeah, it was not GG Cup.
Crazy.
It was Peach Copper Factory.
Hey, shouts out D, bro. Shouts out, man. I hope you enjoyed that Princess
General,
Chicken,
man,
bro.
Salute.
Yeah, man.
We was hosting them the whole weekend, and they good people, man. So that's crazy. They made a bet.
Yeah, bro, that's some crazy backstory. It be that shit though. Like it be like the tracks artists don't like the most. It's like the ones people usually like. You know what I'm saying?
Your
like,
fans gonna pick it. Mm-hmm.
I think it's interesting though. Like the industry shit though. Like you know what I'm saying? Like from a fan perspective, you just hear the music. It'd be interesting to know. Like damn, that's what happened though to create that song. Like
the backstory
over a bit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Even reading Jay-Z's book Decoded, he talks about how he made Big Pimpin'.
How that come along?
And the reason why he made Big Pimpin', it was more like a hustler living his biggest fantasy, pretty much to the fullest, with no apologies given. It was just like no fucks given. Like we're gonna spend the most money, fuck the most bitches, pop the most bottles, get the big ass yacht. He spent $1 million budget on just the video. To go to
didn't Timbaland help with that beat too?
Yeah. Timbaland made the beat. Yeah. And then he was like, he took some it was Middle Eastern. He took some
it was like some Egyptian sample or something like that.
Yeah, he took some those sounds, and he's like, man, I love UGK. I always let Southern rap. Jay-Z said, I always love Southern rap. That's why I took UGK. Like niggas didn't fuck with him in New York, but they still fuck with him in the South. You feel me? It's legends. You feel me? And he's like UGK, you know, likes to talk his shit, and he's like, I'm gonna put both of them on a song. They know how to spit, and they shit be funny too. You know, on some Southern shit. So he decided to put them on the track, and then he said like they went at it, and then
we know the history to that one too. That's a banger.
But you know, Pimp C didn't even want to be on that track.
Yep.
He didn't even want to be on it.
I know that.
Yeah, he wasn't. Bun B was looking at it as a lucrative opportunity, but he didn't want to. You know, Pimp C was like, he didn't care, man. He was like, I'm already big pimping. I am the pimp, you know.
You talk about my lifestyle.
You talk about I've been there. So,
but I think Jay-Z knew that and respect him enough to kind of like, I'm gonna put this dude on the, because he represents the essence of this track. I really made the track for him, basically. Yeah. I'm just featuring the song, really. Right. But UGK's song is UGK's song. I just got Timbaland to produce it, and because he's so witty with it and genius with it. That's his genius. He can put people in the room that wouldn't normally go to. Timbaland would never probably made a beat for Bun B and UGK. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Jigga.
I feel that. Yeah, I feel it's two different like worlds with that style. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel that too. But I also feel like Pimp C was, I feel like Pimp C was just, he was like, Pimp C older than Jay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like Pimp C was just like, that's little bro.
Young nigga shit, yeah.
That's some little nigga shit. So, he wasn't starstruck by Jay, you know? I don't think he was supposed to though.
Oh, yeah. I think he was more like.
I think Bun B was.
Oh, he was down. Yeah, he was down. He was in the studio before.
Not starstruck, but.
He was surprised though, because I heard Bun B in an article too say he was like kind of surprised that Jay-Z reached out to him, but he was like, I'm gonna take this as an honor, because Pimp C said on the article that Bun B fuck with everybody, regardless if Pimp C got beef with him or not. Yeah. He's like. Bun B is a diplomat. You feel me? He gonna make sure he cool with everybody. Snoop Dogg. Yeah. He gonna make sure he good with everybody.
Yeah, I feel that.
And Pimp C speaks his mind more though. Pimp C is just like raw with it, like Tupac. He's like gonna give you the raw truth, you know, no matter who likes it or not.
Salute to the pimp.
Salute to the pimp.
God bless the dead, for real.
Yeah, for real.
Rest in power, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. Also, I've been listening to like, I was showing you some of the shit on the way here, like a lot of like fucking like compilation albums, like Cruel Summer, with like good music, like DJ Khaled's albums. I showed you that Jermaine Dupri, Life in 1472.
Yeah, that album was crazy because it was crazy, like, what year was it made? 1998.
That was 96, I think.
96. You know what's going on in 96 in hip hop.
Life in 1472.
Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupri was tough back
then. The first song was Nas. That was the second song. That's the second track on the album. Yeah. The first song was Nas.
Bro, he got Nas.
Second song got DMX. Second song got DMX.
Yeah. He got fuck, bro.
Who else he got on there?
Bro, all right, let me see. He got Mariah Carey on there.
At her height of her career.
He had he had Jay. He had Nas. DMX.
Mary J. Blige. Didn't he?
No, I don't know if he had.
There was somebody else like almost similar lane.
He had Slick Rick on there. Bro, there's some. He had Mace.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Oh yeah,
Biggie?
he had
Biggie on there.
He had Crazy Bone. No, he didn't have Biggie on there.
Okay.
He had Crazy Bone. He had the Brat. I feel like there's some other. I feel like I'm missing some other names. He had a lot of people on that damn album, bro. Oh yeah, he had Keep Sweat on there.
Legends.
But bro, he got like everybody in there, bro. He got like it was crazy.
One of the biggest collaboration albums.
Yeah.
I still gotta go back and listen to that.
Yeah, that
he put
hard.
me on.
Money in the Thing. Yeah, that hard.
Yeah. Think about it, people underestimate him right now to this day. Jermaine Dupri, when he set so many trends in 3 different eras.
Bro, he even had Southern niggas on there. He had like 8-Ball MG on there, bro. Like on some shit. Like
he was
Southern. Yeah, he was Southern. You know what I'm saying? Southern, so deaf. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy though. Like at that time for him to have that pull to grab everybody too.
He
like,
didn't rap like no Southern cat though.
Nah, he really didn't.
Different. He wrote like a
East Coast.
Yeah. He did.
Like that nigga.
And he actually songwrite. Like Mariah Carey, he songwrite for her. He's penning. He's Janet Jackson. He's penning for these people.
A lot of people sleep on Jermaine,
That's
bro.
a genius. He produced, penned. He was writing Bow Wow raps. He was writing some of the Bratz raps when she first got in the game. And he was hanging with Jay-Z and Nas at that level.
I think he was like...
And Biggie.
He was saying like in the interview, it was like Jermaine Dupri, he was the second person to get inducted into like the rap songwriting Hall of Fame or something like that.
I didn't know that.
He's the second.
Damn.
But he was like,
Who the first?
Jay. But he was like,
Damn,
he was
Jay.
like, but he was like, it blew him away that he was second. He was like, he don't feel like it should have been him. He was like, there are a lot of dope other MCs or shit that coming forward.
No, man, because the other day I was thinking about Jermaine Dupri, man, and his writing skill, and I was like, I don't think too many people got Jermaine Dupri on writing. I don't think too many people got him, man. Just to keep it 100.
Okay,
nah, for real though.
It's just he didn't.
Nah,
come
for real.
That super gangster was popping.
Yeah. He went the other direction.
For real.
But he had his market though,
you know what
and that market was pretty big.
And when he did go gangster, he was like, man, I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm thinking about it right now. How cold dude was when he did go gangster. He was like, I'm gonna go gangster, but I'm gonna give y'all. Like, I'm gonna show y'all how I look at y'all, how I view y'all gangster. I view y'all gangster as some little kids with some clothes on.
He made fun of the game. What they do to kids. Oh, wow.
Bro.
Oh, that's funny. But he took the perfect kid, though.
That was the most gangster he
was. That's gangster. That's gangster.
It was, though.
Yeah, it was gangster as fuck.
It was.
He made kids go gangster.
He made kids go gangster, though.
He had more influence on kids than gangsters had on kids.
You know what I mean?
If you think about it, that's a mind fuck right there.
You know a track I really love he did, bro. Just Kick It, bro.
Escape, bro.
He ate that, bro.
Yeah,
bro. He helped write that. And he produced the beat too. That shit slapped, bro. That shit hard, bro. Yeah. Shouts out Jermaine Dupri.
Shouts out Jermaine,
bro. All these legends.
I did hear a story. Yeah. T.I. had him on Expeditiously. Shout out to T.I. Expeditiously. Hoping we get a partnership with that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, T.I. had an interview with Jermaine Dupri, and he was talking about what's wrong with what you do to Bow Wow, man. He asked us straight out, expeditiously. What you do to Bow Wow, man? What you do to Bow Wow? And that's the question everybody want to know. And he's like, man, you know what, man? To be honest, I didn't do nothing to Bow Wow, man. Bow Wow's like that when I got him. He's like, think about it. He was signed to Death Row. Death Row Records, one of the most infamous record labels. I don't know about infamous, but the most famous record label as far as gangster music that come out of the West Coast or any genre. So you think about he was signed to Death Row at what, 6, 7? No, it
was like 4. It was like 4 or 5.
He signed to Death Row. His parents put him on Death Row at 4.
Right.
And then he's going around with them amongst these other gangster artists. So in his head, all his friends is OGs like Baby, Suge Knight, even T.I. is a big homie. But he been in the game longer than T.I. So he's T.I. big homie, really, in the rap game. Yeah. So in his head, he still have a thug mentality because all his friends are thugs, but he's not a thug himself. Yeah. So it made it the kind of paradox.
Yeah, I feel like, man. I thought when you said what he did at Bow Wow, I'm thinking like you're talking about like what he did at Bow Wow for his career, not to go to the level it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? For him to be in that game that early, I mean, he carried the torch for Death Row. You know, even after Death Row.
Snoop Dogg was his OG.
I mean, come on.
I think sometimes it's about like.
Was his OG.
I think it's sometimes how you like rebrand it though, like. Cause he came like real young, like someone, for example, like Justin Bieber or some shit. Like he been in the game for a long time too as a youngin.
Right.
But as he got older though, his rebranding was on point, so he's still like relevant.
The rebrand,
you know what I'm saying?
You should take advice from Jay though.
Yeah,
Jay always know how to reinvent himself.
Yeah,
and I think he was trying to rap like Jay at one point. You remember he was trying to get more lyrical and more witty with his wordplay when T.I. was writing for him or helping him write. I think the transition of being a songwriter too, because like if you're young as Beyonce coming in the game and you got somebody else doing all the writing and you see your check at the end of the month or at the end of the year or the quarter and you like, hold up, this shit, the amount of work I'm doing and I ain't getting paid like the songwriter in the back, you gonna want to get some of that bread. So Beyonce started writing for herself after that. After she seen Wyclef Jean and all these people making money off of all these hit songs, then anthems, women anthems. You know what I'm saying?
That's where he dropped. That's where the ball dropped. That he didn't know how to write his own stuff, and then T.I. and Wayne was trying to teach him how to write during that transition when he kind of lost.
Cause he was signing Young Money too. I forgot.
He was signing Young Money,
damn,
and then make Cash Money did a collaboration with him.
I remember that.
You know what I mean? So he tried, man. He tried, but I mean, if you went from 5 years old to what? 23, and you ain't really wrote nothing.
But how's Bow Wow truly find his identity?
He already had the identity.
Did he though? Was it his identity or somebody else's image of his identity? A projection of his identity.
It was his identity.
I feel like it's a projection, bro. Like when you like 5, 6 coming in the game, bro. How the fuck is it gonna be? Like you don't even know better yet, bro. Like,
you don't even know yourself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck?
That's his identity. I feel like that was his identity just because.
Yeah, explain this. Get yourself out of this.
Just because. All right. Like Pac, right?
Yeah.
When Pac was, before he got to Death Row, it was Dear Mama,
Digital Underground.
It was Digital Underground, you know what I mean? Like his styles, his style was totally different. It was more about, rapping about women, you know what I mean? Saving women or fucking them, you know what I mean? He was doing one of the two when he was
damn.
on the you know what I mean?
Look at it like that.
If you look at his singles,
Saving women or fucking, wow.
Right. So when you look at Bow Wow, when Pac went to Death Row, right? When he went to Death Row, he changed his whole style up to fit the culture because he playing the game. You know what I'm saying? When you look at Bow Wow's career, Bow Wow coming from Death Row, going straight to Jermaine Dupri, like all his stuff is being gangster. He should have just kept going gangster. That's you.
I mean, his first single was pretty gangster. Bounce With Me. It was commercial. Yeah. It was the right amount of commercial and gangster.
When he stopped going gangster is when he fell off. He tried to go LL Cool J.
But I think the transition problem happened when he was a kid growing. It's always hard for Michael Jackson even to grow into like, it made it seem seamless, but it was so much work behind that transition because he was growing acne, his nose was getting bigger. He didn't like the way he looked and like the way he was, and niggas was telling him the news made him change his ways, made him look at him as, like their projection of him made him change how he looked. So it's kind of like the transition, your voice changing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your people around you ain't the same people around you. Yeah. Ain't nobody catering to you like you thought they was gonna cater to you, like they've been catering to you your whole life. So all that stripped away, and it's just you and the producer and the engineer in the room. Right. And ain't nobody really like your homie. They just there because the bread there.
Yeah, but Michael really didn't change too much because you going from Motown to Quincy Jones. That ain't too big of a.
Yeah, it's a big change, bro. The environment, the space, the ecosystem in Motown compared to the other Berry Gordy and all the other
Yeah,
guys.
that's a whole different vibe, man. From that Motown vibe.
But you going from one hit maker to the next hit maker.
Still different how they make the hits though. What's the transition to making? What's the process of making the hit in this?
Yeah,
in
he
this
didn't get
ecosystem?
Thriller till he got with Quincy Jones. You know what I'm saying?
And Quincy Jones didn't get Thriller till he was like 55.
You know, so that's a whole different. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you know what I'm saying, if the producers was as good, he would have got Thriller earlier or some shit. You know what I'm saying? To Quincy. You know
I think it's the experience,
you know
though.
what I'm saying? It's experience too. You know.
Yeah.
Because Max Martin is just getting good,
But sometimes
he
you
feel
just
like
need
he's just
to-
getting to his prime. You feel me? He's
I feel
older
that.
cat.
Sometimes you just need the people with the experience around you, though, to catalyst what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
I
If
feel
you
that.
got people in there who already know, they could take you from where you are to another level instantly because
Mm-hmm.
they've done it.
Exactly.
That's like one of the 48 laws of power is like learn from other people's mistakes. Why you got to go through 'em? You know what I'm saying?
But the sound was changing too, though. You got to realize back when he was with Motown, back when Michael Jackson was with Motown, the music that was popping then, the closest you got to rock and roll then was Chuck Berry.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That's before the rock and roll transition made it
To poppy.
from, you know, it became popular culture.
don't forget Buddy Holly too.
Buddy
Buddy
Yeah.
Holly and the
But
Crickets.
people don't
you know what
realize
I'm
the
saying?
Beach Boys was taking what Chuck Berry was doing and just popping it, like making it more like
it came in the
commercialized.
60s, 60s.
And kind of like revolutionize the sonics of it. Like, okay, you're gonna tone it down to distortion and make it more like, you know, more pleasable to the ear for whatever, you know, whatever audience we're catering to.
Classic album, bro. If y'all don't know, listen to Beach Boys' Pet Sounds. That shit go hard. That's a classic right there. Rolling Stones,
That's
greatest albums of all time. That was the
That was
album.
my favorite song back in the day.
What was it? That album, Pet Sounds. That's what made the Beatles make. Damn, I don't know which album it was they came with. I don't know if it was Sgt. Pepper and the Lonely Hearts Club. It was one of those. But after they heard Pet Sounds, it was like, damn, that was the album from Beach Boys. It was like, all right, we got to step our shit up. And they came with something. I can't remember what album it was. They came with something to respond. You know, Beatles. You know,
Y'all know a fun known fact about the Beatles? When they was in the studio, you know why they made so many diverse type of songs, right? No song was like alike. Well, no one song was alike from the Beatles. You go the whole catalog, no one song sounds alike. You may get one or two that got the same kind of like inspiration or influence, but you never find like the same sound for Beatles. What they used to do is be in the studio, they have a jukebox and it had all kinds of like number one hits.
I heard about
and
that.
they used to, you know, just put on a random song.
And just be biting.
Yeah.
And or just get inspired, you know what I'm saying? Like to say what the best artist still and you know, whatever. So it's kind of like they just took that and like, oh, we want to create a sound like this. Like men used to do it. We want to make a song like Pac.
Yeah.
We want to make a song like Jigga.
Yeah.
And then of course over time it forms into your own vibe and your own sound.
Yeah.
So yeah, they just pretty much put the jukebox, they just stole from the radio, you feel
That's
me?
hard.
Just biting the hell out of people.
But I look at the charts though. How many number ones they
I
got?
heard Beatles. I heard they was British intelligence too.
Hey,
Did you hear about that?
maybe I may led up to John Lennon. I don't know, but God bless the dead.
I don't know, dog.
Yeah, I heard.
I heard that too. No, I heard that
I
too.
heard British intelligence. I heard they was spies for Great Britain.
I mean, they did give them the red carpet when they walked over here, from the pond to the mainlands.
Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense, bro. Now it makes sense how they was able to be so great.
They had
Them
the
niggas-
inside intelligence.
Them niggas were spies. They were spies, man.
They were spies.
Beatles were spies the whole time, everybody.
Man, hey, they bought the radio, man. I want to hold your hand.
You know what I mean? Come on, B. Who comes in with a song like that?
I wanna hold you.
Come on,
But you gotta think about it, psychedelics was big at the time, so everybody wanted to hold hands and kumbaya. Besides the government.
Yeah, I mean, well, like, I mean, it's possible. Soulja Boy came in with Crank It, but he got to dance to it and everything. So.
I mean, hold your hands pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, bro.
Nigga didn't need a dance move for that one.
Yeah, yeah.
We're going to call this episode The Musical Pioneers. That's all we've been talking
Understood.
about. People who paved the way. Paved the way for the creativity that you hear today, people.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many people, so many names.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So what's some of your influence, bro? Like, give people a little backdrop of like, what's your pedigree of music?
My pedigree of music, I mean, you know, Marvin Gaye from the old, you know, the old,
Okay, all right, bro.
old classics.
Yeah.
Shy Lights,
Okay, all right, bro.
Believe it or not, Little Bro
All right,
put me
bro.
on a lot of music that I wouldn't normally listen to.
But Marvin Gaye and the Shy Life.
Music
You
connoisseur.
know, we going Motown, of course, Michael. Everybody
All right. You fuck with Four Tops?
Four Tops.
Yeah, we grew up to that. Yeah, we had no
All right,
choice.
bro. 5 Heartbeats. All right, bro. We in this thing, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, you fuck with Diana Ross and the Supremes, bro.
I mess with that.
Hey, stop
Not really.
in the name of.
They used
You
to
don't
be
fuck
my
with that
joint
hoe,
when I
bro.
was like 5 though. Diana Ross and the Supremes.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
They used to be my joint when I was like 5. I grew out of them though. It was
Hey,
more
bro.
like Marvin and Tammy though.
Yeah.
All right, I feel you.
Yeah.
on that. I feel
It
you.
was more Marvin.
Yeah.
It was more Tammy, man. You know,
All
when
right.
it came to
Ain't no mountain high enough.
You fuck with Gladys Knight?
Gladys Knight and the Pips.
Yeah.
All right, bro. All right, no, all right. We in there.
On the night
I
train.
like Diana Ross's daughter
Train
though.
to Georgia.
Oh, Tracy Elliott Ross.
Ellis.
Oh, you gotta put some
Yeah.
on the edits, you know what I'm saying?
with her, but yeah.
Music come on. Too many classics.
The Mountain High, isn't that Michael Bolton? Unless he stole that.
Nah, that was Marvin Gaye and
Motown. That
Tammy.
was Motown. Yeah.
And I think Michael Bolton remixed it.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
covered
Not
it.
Michael
He covered
Bolton,
it.
what's that dude? Michael McDonald.
Michael McDonald. Don't get me started
Yeah.
on Michael
I
McDonald.
thought he was a black man when I first heard him.
Bro, he got that.
Terrence was like,
Hey.
yeah, me too, brother.
That's
we
the
all
funny
did.
thing,
We all got
though.
duped.
Yeah,
Most
slick.
people don't like the Doobie Brothers, bro, and Michael McDonald joined. But I swear I love the Doobie Brothers, bro, and Michael McDonald joined.
Tupac even remixed one of his songs.
Bro.
What do for love?
Oh, is that?
No, that's Bob Caldwell. Wait, another one that I thought was black.
Hey man, y'all go listen. Hey, listen to Doobie Brothers losing in. Losing then, bro, that song go down hard, bro. Like, hey, shouts out Michael McDonald, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
That brother's still doing his thing.
Hey,
though.
he's still doing his thing,
Hold
bro.
up,
Hey.
he was featured on a modern song recently.
Huh?
I think a Kanye song or something. Somebody was on this. He was on somebody's song recently.
I don't even know.
Yeah, man.
I ain't
He's
peeped
still
it
doing
yet.
his thing.
I just have to peep
Somebody's still using Michael McDonald's voice.
a kid.
Hey, that shit is hard.
He got that. Hey,
Only joint that's really popping, really.
nah, bro. Go listen, bro. Nah, bro. Nah,
gotta go
bro.
back
You
in
gotta
his
listen to,
archives.
bro. Go listen to Doobie Brothers,
Yeah,
bro. Living on the
Doobie
Fault
Brothers,
Line.
bro.
Listen to that
You know
album.
most of the songs, bro.
Yeah, listen to that album, bro.
Title's already getting it. Right
Yeah,
there.
bro. Living on the
Right.
Fault Line, bro. That shit is hard.
Yeah, you can't knock that title.
When he was in the Doobie Brothers, bro, like he brought some damn soul to that shit, bro. Like for real.
Yeah.
I fucked with the Doobie Brothers before him too, like you know what I'm saying. When listen to the music and
What's
Black
that
Water,
song with the
shit.
train?
You listen to the Doobie Brothers. That's interesting.
Bro, I listen, bro.
He
I worked
listen
at
to
a
everything.
bro. I worked at a record store, bro, for 3 years, bro. Like I was exposed to a lot of different shit. Just
Shit,
like,
our house was a record store.
from like
Grandma.
progressive rock shit to like fucking trip hop with like Massive Attack and Portishead to fucking like Motown. You know what I'm saying?
Was you
Classic
just
rock.
curious to see what the shit was, or what?
I mean,
Or
it's just
somebody just
like-
put you on game, like, hey, you gotta listen to this album, bro.
To me, it was like a candy shop for me because it was like at the time I was in school for like music theory and shit, and I produced. So it's like
Perfect.
being in a record shop, you hearing all these sounds and shit, it's just constant inspiration. And I was getting discounts on records and CDs and shit, like
Yeah.
just buying shit, sampling shit, like. Then some of my coworkers, whatever they like to put on, what they listen to, that's
True.
how like my music taste just like evolved.
Expanded.
It was like at first I was just listening to like, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop, whatever. Then I got exposed to like all kinds of
Like,
different
it's a
shit.
higher level to this, nigga, than hip hop. Yo.
Jazz, man, soul, blues shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like Savoy Brown, you know what I'm saying? That kind of shit, bro. Like fucking
Johnny Taylor. Shout out.
Johnny Taylor,
Taylor.
bro. Shuggy Otis, man.
Yeah,
Fucking like
Shit, he was bigger to us than James Brown, Michael,
Man, bro,
because we just grew up to
bro.
that shit.
Man, Johnny Taylor used to be like.
We used to be dancing, like-
bro.
man.
What was our favorite song?
Man, what was our favorite song by Johnny, man?
We had two.
I used to love, dude, man. I still love
Big Head Money. Big Head Money.
Yeah, man.
Big Head Money. We still talking about doing a remix to that. So if you try to do you try to sample that
Hey,
thing.
bro. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to John Taylor, please. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Sign off on
He
this.
used to be bigger than Michael to us, man. Like, man, bigger than any artist, bro. We used to be like, hey,
Cause he was gangster, but he was also like old school soul. He was still like Al Green, but in the gangster way.
Yeah,
Cause he was
bro.
still talking about real topics and the
It's like that
melodies.
Southern soul shit, like right there,
speaking of
man.
Johnny
Like,
Taylor, man, you know, our Auntie Maddie and Auntie Louise went out on a date with Johnny Taylor. Johnny Taylor used to come into town and play. Johnny Taylor dropped them off in a limo on the hill. So shout out Johnny Taylor, Auntie Smash Johnny Taylor, man.
And our neighborhood, like our town is like small. Like
That's the original
eyes.
original JT.
Shout out to Pegram, man. Pegram, Tennessee. Shout out to
Original
aunties.
JT, bro. Johnny
God bless
Taylor,
them.
dog.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Auntie Louise would tell
I ain't know that, man.
Yeah, man.
Our family stay in the game.
Uncle Raymond was like, "Who is that dropping you off in that limo?" She was like, "Johnny Taylor." That's what you gonna say then. Like, all right.
Man.
Why you didn't have a drink with us? That's what I'm thinking.
Crazy,
Bro.
Wow.
Crazy.
Are you struggling with oral composition?
La, 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 la.
Well, we've got mixers for that.
Music just too vast, bro. Like,
It's like an ocean.
nah, for real. That's what it looked like at the store, bro. Like, an ocean of music. Like, you just looking out and the vast waves of music. You know what the hell your ass going.
And how many chords is in music? Like, how many chords is it?
How many what?
Notes.
Like notes, 12 notes,
12 notes. That's what I meant.
unlimited
12 notes.
sounds.
Limited sounds out of 12 notes, and we still making more.
I mean, that's a hell of a combination. I mean, when you got a phone, you could put 4 numbers in your phone as a security, and nobody can crack it. So
That's
12
true.
notes,
Yeah, combinations.
Combinations. It's infinite combinations.
Infinite.
Infinite.
So yeah, that's. I just found out about this this new artist I showed Dave and Blowing Time. His name is Denny Skip from New Orleans.
Denny Skip.
Denny Skip.
He's from New York.
No, from New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yeah. He's so New Orleans too though. Like, it's like,
Yeah, you heard it.
if anybody, like, I was born in New Orleans, so it's like I got some kind of connection to it. Like,
You got the Creole in you, bro.
He represent New Orleans, bro. Like, not like on like no Cash Money or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like NBA Youngboy, none of that. Like, he got his own like
Yeah.
New Orleans sound, like that New Orleans big band shit, like mixed with that weird, you know, like New Orleans is a spiritual,
Yeah.
magical place.
Definitely.
Voodoo.
We gotta go, man.
All that, you know what I'm saying?
I always wanted to go to New York.
Weird,
I mean, New Orleans.
You know what I'm saying? Yell out titties, girls splash they titties, you know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
how it
It's
is there,
party
bro.
city,
Like, you know what I'm
too.
saying? Mardi Gras, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's shout out New Orleans, man. Nobody,
New
they
Orleans.
food is like,
Second to none.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Gumbo.
Ain't nothing like it.
Now, have you ever had the gumbo? Like,
Yeah, gumbo.
you have?
man.
I'm talking about New Orleans gumbo, like from the for real, the
Most
fresh
of like
fish.
that's where like all my dad's side of the family, all New Orleans. Like
Okay.
my older sister,
You definitely got some Cajun in you, sir.
yeah. My older sister, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying, bro? She'd always cook me up like fucking crawfish, etouffee, like
Oh, man,
fucking
you have
gumbo
like
and
straight
shit,
from the
bro.
source,
Like,
bro.
man, like, psh,
Yeah.
bro, that food it'll fatten you up. Like that's what I say about New Orleans, bro. Everybody in New Orleans thick. They thick in New Orleans, bro. Everybody thick, boy.
Rice and beans.
Yeah, rice and
Thick,
beans.
man. You know, no matter where you at.
They got the
Eat.
best seafood though.
Even they Popeyes in New Orleans taste different, bro. I swear.
I bet, cause it's
It's
originally
New
from
Orleans, bro.
okay.
I'm telling you, dog.
It's originally from New Orleans.
But what's the bread? New Orleans got a special bread, right? Special bread they cook.
Like what, like croissants?
Yeah, 'cause I know it ain't biscuits.
This is like cornbread.
I don't know if it's cornbread. Is it cornbread?
I mean, well, you know,
New
it's like,
Orleans is southern, but they're different.
you know, they
French.
got like the
They
French.
French.
You got the French quarters and stuff too. So it's like Creole, you know what I'm saying? Cookie, you know what I'm saying? Some French shit, you know what I'm saying? But you go in there, you get like blackened fish, you know what I'm saying? That shit, bro. It's like
Fresh
hey,
out the like the
you know
the
what I'm
water's
saying? Yeah,
right
bro.
there.
You know what I'm saying? It's all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we had the New Orleans, bro.
We got
y'all.
the New Orleans, man.
Eat
You think
good.
it's still open to COVID, man? We gonna make a trip, man.
Probably not right now, but you know they throw the New Orleans Jazz Festival and shit too there every year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Man,
It's
we
a
gotta
whole
go there
vibe
for the
there.
festival. That's what we need
Yeah.
to do. The
If I go down
jazz.
to New Orleans, I want to go to New Orleans and see some.
some titties.
Nah, like titties is good.
Pregnant
too.
pause.
Yeah, titties is good too. Yeah, but I want to go down there.
Titties and gumbo, nigga. That's all I want to see, nigga. I want to see nothing else. No big band. Just titties and gumbo.
Titties.
Titties in my gumbo. How about that?
Hey,
I'm not even gonna change that. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna change that. I feel like if I say something else, I ain't gonna see no titties.
yeah, man. You know
Put
what I'm
that in the
saying?
universe looking at.
Yeah, bro.
Mardi Gras. But I heard Mardi
man.
Gras is kind of sneaky though. I
Yeah.
heard they got them pocket thieves out
Yeah,
there.
watch
the
out, you know
pickpockets.
what I'm saying?
Nah, but I, every
It's
time I
just
go
like
somewhere,
France, bro. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, all them damn
French, them
them pocket picking ass niggas over there in France. Them motherfuckers
Yeah.
brought their ass to New Orleans too. They keeping their ancestry alive. You know what I'm saying? It's like Assassin's Creed, the fucking thieves guild and shit. Them niggas teaching niggas how to steal and shit over there. Like,
Damn.
hey, hey y'all,
School of Thieves.
You know what I'm saying? Bringing them over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, my girl, her phone got stolen over there in Paris at the fucking Eiffel Tower.
Oh la la.
Like it just happened like that.
yeah, she got too close.
But she was on a scooter though. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how smooth it was. She was on a scooter.
On the scooter.
Damn.
She literally was riding around. And I was there, so I was like, "Who bucking up to just to come with the dude who's right there beside that gal and just take the while she's on a scooter though?"
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense though. If they ride scooters that much over there, then they probably know how to pick
Finesse.
you on a scooter. Yeah.
Damn, bro, they
some
professionals
bad
at that shit,
motherfuckers,
dog.
man.
They got the timing on point.
It's like easier to pickpocket you on the scooter than on the street because if you ride by, you're not gonna notice
The
it.
movement.
Like, the movement. That shit.
So that nigga was probably just like, he was waiting on the time. He was
Just
whoop.
timing. Yep,
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was gone.
Damn.
I want to go down there and see some Beyonces though. Them Creoles. Go down and see some Beyonces. And
Definitely.
Some voodoo.
Oh yeah, some voodoo. Gotta have some voodoo.
Man, shouts out to 504, man.
I want to see some voodoo down there. I want to see what's going on.
Shouts out, man. French Quarters, you know what I'm saying? 504, New Orleans, man. You know what I'm saying? That thing, bro. You know what I'm
Chicken get
saying?
their head cut off or something.
Man, I want to see some actual voodoo, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, I want to go to, like, anytime I visit a place, I don't like going to the tourist places. I like going to the
essence.
esoteric.
That's
Yeah,
smart,
man.
though. That's smart.
I like going. I want to see the culture, like what's really good. When you talking about what's her name, Madame Dufay and all that. That weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You trying to see what's really popping in there,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because
I
at
did
tourists,
what-
it be
yeah.
like fucking glitz and glamour and shit. That ain't really how it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? The tourists.
I did watch the documentary about voodoo in New Orleans and like see, I always wanted to see the behind. I'm
Yeah.
very curious, see like why everybody always, but it came to find out though, like that's why I say you can't just judge people by the culture. You gotta go into the culture and get, you know what I'm saying? I still haven't dived in physically, but I'm alert and knowledge enough. Okay,
Yeah.
this is what it's really about. So even voodoo, the essence of it was when slaves came over there. It was pretty big in New Orleans and Louisiana. So when the slaves came over there, they came over there with their own traditions and their own religion. And of course, the people that was slave owners or the people that was oppressing the actual slaves looked at it as like witchcraft because it wasn't their religion. It wasn't like native to their land. So they was like, oh, we're going to deem this evil and strip you away from you, and then like use our power pretty much to oppress and force conversion on you with our religion.
Bro,
So
that was
they-
something. You
Yeah.
remember when we went to the local distro that night for that performance? There was that dude. He was Haitian. He was talking about that same shit with like the voodoo and shit over there, like in Haiti.
Yeah, I
Like,
remember.
Damn, bro. I don't know.
What was he talking about?
He was saying like the same shit, like with the voodoo, like and the spells and all that. They was thinking it's like bad shit, but it's really not.
Nah,
like,
it's
you know what
really
I'm
how they
saying?
communicate with the God.
It's just like
higher
part
power.
of their culture, like how they, you know what I'm saying, how they communicate. Yeah,
Yeah.
because the Haitian people, they like French too, to a degree.
yeah.
So like that Haitian French connection is kind of like New Orleans too. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
a lot of Haitian people in New Orleans.
Exactly. Because
Yeah, well, it was it was their version of their religion. You know what I mean? Like if you was burning sage, they was burning sage. They was matter of fact, like a lot of stuff they was doing was medicinal. So, if they got caught burning sage or having
making herbs or something like shit like that. Yeah.
like even like a mistletoe, having a mistletoe above you, like a Christmas wreath, or
Or something outside your house or something.
outside,
and
yeah,
they block
something,
they got the energy, evil. Yeah.
putting salt down. All
Actually,
that.
they were trying to protect themselves from evil, and then the other people deemed them as evil. That's the weird part.
They was already in the home of the evil.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey man, y'all ride through fucking just Louisiana, period, not New Orleans, man. Y'all see some of them old plantations, slave houses and
For
shit,
real.
bro. That shit crazy.
No, they used to actually do like on some gory shit. They actually used to do like rituals where they try to like place different spirits in different bodies after the slave died. So basically, you use like different like pretty much spells. Words are spells, as we know.
Yeah.
Is there a movie about that? Like,
Skeleton Key, yeah.
that fucked me up.
Me too, bro.
They said that actually really happened.
I don't think I ain't seen it. I ain't seen
Skeleton Breed,
Key.
bro.
I ain't seen that.
Actually really do happen. It really did happen. I think it was about Madame Dufay or something like that.
She had like how many slaves on her house?
She had, bro. She was doing all kinds of shit.
Yeah, she was just experiment basically because it's like expendable. Like you got this human person that you don't even see as a human, so you just like as test subject, experiment, just like with voodoo spells or whatever, So yeah, it got wild in New Orleans, man. That's why it's so spiritual.
Yeah, bro. They say New Orleans, bro. Like, I mean, all the people, all my paranormal believers, they say New Orleans, bro. It's high level activity there.
You can tell. You can,
And you got to think about them French. Hey, shout out.
That's what they say in the French quarters, bro. Like around in there, especially after
them French,
Katrina. Yeah, especially after Katrina, they was like that raised like spiritual level activity over there.
I mean, think about how many graves like got, or not even graves, like but 10 graves, like shit that just people just buried on top of each other, and then all that shit get all them skeletons.
Yeah, bro.
Spirits.
The above ground cemeteries because of water.
Washing.
Bro. Like, oh, they're coming back.
Exactly. That shit would be spooky.
That'll wake a nigga up out of his
1800s.
Quick. You know what I mean? You sitting there resting, and then all of a sudden you just start floating. You like, I'm up. Like, all right, I'm back. Let's go. Yeah.
Payback, motherfucker. Vengeance is mine.
Hey, we back, nigga. We back.
Take what's ours.
Embarrassed deep enough.
Let's get it, man.
But I also heard when after the flood, only the people that had ties to the land, as far as the last name, which was a slave owner, predecessors, kids, future generations had ties to the land, and nobody else who was living there at the time could move back. Because it's only given to the people who had ties to the land, like titles and deeds.
Oh yeah, you talking about like that?
Yeah, they went back all the way back to like 1800s, like just to get the deeds to the land. So the projects, anybody who lived there in the suburb or whatever, is only going to the people.
You talking about the natives, right?
Yeah,
blacks.
No, I'm talking about the people who owned the land originally.
You're talking about land deeds.
Yeah, land deeds. Yeah, the people who owned the land and owned the
title and land deed is different. Like
the title, the deed is
the deed is like that whole like sector, like it's like that property. You know what I'm saying?
The title is your bloodline. The deed is the document, the joint.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying, like on a map type shit, like section, like county type shit.
Exactly
what
they did.
Like,
they pretty much gave it, and then if nobody could claim it, guess what? The government swiped it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because it's unclaimed land.
Yeah, sharecropping.
Exactly, basically. So that was another way for them strategically to recreate New Orleans on some
Are you talking about after Katrina, right?
A deed is evidence of a specific event of transferring the title of the property from one person to another.
Okay, so it does involve the title. All right.
It involves it, yeah.
The deed is like the law enforcing
the title
transition of like foundation to.
Like a car, like you sign up for a car.
You could say the deed is the legal transaction.
The legal law stuff.
Not
lawful, but the legal
transaction.
It's lawful. There's only one law.
What do you mean?
Law of the universe. Law.
Yeah, all right, bro. I wouldn't expect you to take it there. That's all right, bro.
Universal law is only one law.
Yeah.
All right,
but if you
under the laws is a legalization.
Yeah, under the legalization, you can do whatever the hell you want. However you write it up.
Yeah, so I thought that was crazy. I was like, man, they just pretty much. Then Oklahoma just give away a bunch of land to natives, back to the natives.
Boy, they gave back
the whole damn state, almost the whole state,
a third or a half of the state.
Yeah, and they still giving away more shit. So it ain't done yet. So, but before we know it, maybe end up all the way in Utah.
Yeah, man, give us something back. Yeah.
You got family ties in Oklahoma? Shit,
I don't know. I might. Shit,
even Tennessee. They said the Tennessee belongs to a lot of natives. Like
you look at the people here and stuff.
Look at the landscape, man. It's like a bunch of people own the land here before.
They can't be giving all that damn shit away in Tennessee Woods. It should have been gone. It's so small, boy. It's small out here, man. You know what I'm saying?
They can't give it away in Tennessee because them good old boys ain't going down here, man.
Nah, man.
Y'all shit, man. Y'all gonna have to take it.
Yep, pretty much. No, for real.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. With a gun loaded.
Hey. Down here.
Indians and Cowboys, Part 2, bro.
Yeah, for real, man.
For real. Aliens, y'all.
But you got, it's a thing. Like, it's a thing. Like now, it's not about guns. It's about paper wars.
Yeah.
Now it's not about like it's like what do you own and why do you own it outright? Like how do you own it? Your ancestors, like you gotta trace that shit back. Yeah. Like I know, bro, you was on this.
Wish it was just about guns.
You was on the spiritual hunt, a while back.
That'll make the fight a lot easier.
Yeah.
Because now you can kill the dude, but you still ain't getting shit back.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I remember you was like looking up our ancestry at one point, like all the way to Giles County.
In Giles County, man. Shout out to Ebenezer. Yeah, Ebenezer Gordon.
Whew.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was looking that up, and we come from North Carolina. I think he was traded. He was sold from North Carolina to Giles County. So we're originally from North Carolina, Black Creek Indians. Mm-hmm. So, you know, yeah, man.
Then the whole time I thought we was Blackfoot.
No, we're not. Nah. Yeah, it might be Blackfoot, but I heard Black Creek.
Okay.
And if you notice, we always gravitate towards water.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we always gravitate towards some kind of creek, some kind of pond.
Yeah, our land is actually on the creek.
Yeah. I mean, it gets deep, man. It gets deep. Giles County is where they have the auction block at, so you know we gotta take a trip down there and see what's popping, see what's going on.
That's how I found out we was related to Conscious Beats.
And then, cause he come from Giles.
Well, his family, yeah.
Yeah.
Pulaski.
Ain't that where the
KKK was from? Yeah, man.
Sorry,
he looks Black Creek, don't he? You could tell like
straight up his hair,
he's
man.
been preserved a little bit. He's more preserved than us.
He probably was there to
dry with our shit.
because we went further west.
I mean, you look at Daniel, man, like.
Bro, he got that good ass hair, bro.
But his
like,
skin too, like
his skin is smooth.
He look like he's from Black, like he's actually a native, like for real.
His family wasn't going.
Nah, there was rebellion. Ain't no butt backing over there. No butt breaking over
here. I feel we got an ass whoop.
That means the women were strong. That means the women were strong.
Yeah, he got strong women in his family, straight up. You can tell, bro. Because you don't keep that black like that, bro. That's not regular black.
Nah, that's like untainted black.
Yeah, he ain't got no rust on it. He don't even ash. I don't even think that dude ash.
Just glow.
He don't even like ash. Tell the truth, though.
Yeah, smooth.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because
shout out to Conscious Beats. You glowed up out here, brother. You and your family, man. Shout out to you and your family, man. That's cuz.
A smooth brother. Look at that.
Yeah, his curly hair, man. Shit. Even his kids got.
The kids got it too, bro. All of them got it, man.
You never see a dark skinned brother like that with that kind of hair.
Nah, bro. He the first I ever saw like that.
Yeah, it's like his whole family line been wiping their hair with buffalo grease, just smoothing that motherfucker back.
Bro.
Generations of buffalo grease.
Hey, man.
That's a compliment, shit. Hey, that's what the Indians used to actually use, buffalo grease, and that shit used to smooth their hair and the skin. It's good for everything, man. They use every part of it.
Buffalo grease. What the hell is that?
You gotta boil that motherfucker down, the bone. You gotta boil that bone down.
That's what it was.
Yo, man. And just like that's just the fat. The fat.
Yeah.
Best just fat.
Yeah, man.
Keep every part of the buffalo. You know?
Damn, bro. That shouts out to the ancestors, bro. They knew how to use every damn thing.
Yeah. Then they killed all the buffaloes, so.
Pioneers paving the way still, man. They paving the way with that buffalo grease.
Yeah.
No, they kill everything, man. It's crazy how they just annihilate it.
Take away the food shit. I mean.
Yeah, that's a shortage, and then it becomes tyranny. You know, everybody start fighting against each other.
It became commercial after a while, and then President Roosevelt ended up killing one, and then he like celebrated, but then he was like he felt bad.
I bet.
So that's when he started buying up creating national parks. He just kept doing it, and then he signed something that kept him from any other president ever doing that again.
Damn.
So he did some cool shit.
That's what's up. I didn't know who was that.
President
Roosevelt. Shout out for Roosevelt for that.
That's
shit.
like some 1913 type shit. Right?
Yeah.
He was from a lot, man.
Yeah, he actually was like like during World War II. I heard he was like I don't know if it's speculation or what. I heard he was coked up in the middle of the war.
That might be Franklin D. Roosevelt you talking about.
Is that Franklin?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the presidents I remember was coked up as a motherfucker in World War II. Yeah.
Yeah. Around that time.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably be coked up too.
I think they were cousins.
The world about to end, motherfucker.
Yeah, I think Franklin and Theodore were cousins. Yeah, he was in a wheelchair.
More drugs at any time, but
yeah.
He was actually president like 3 times, I think.
Yeah, he was the first president.
Or maybe that was that Eisenhower in the wheelchair, I think?
Yeah. No, that wasn't Eisenhower. That
was FDR?
That was the FDR.
Okay, it was FDR. Okay. But yeah, I think.
Behind the desk.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Bro, he was the only president who was president for like 12 years or 8 years
terms?
or some shit like that. Yeah, like then they stopped that shit after him.
Yeah.
I don't think it was like a law. It was what George Washington did. So everyone just, okay, this is the norm. so it was like frowned upon if you did it more. But I think now there's a term limit set because of FDR. He would have kept going.
Yeah, he would have kept going.
Get into that dictatorship.
Yeah,
He did some good things, but he also did not so good things.
Yeah, I heard he was on his like damn near on his deathbed when everything was going on with Hitler and they was winning the war. This motherfucker was damn near dying. You know what I'm saying? And like he was sick. Like you could tell in his meetings that he had with what's it, Mussolini or not Mussolini? What's it, Mussolini?
You talking about FDR?
Yeah.
The FDR dude? I don't think he had him with him.
Not Mussolini. It was
33 to 45, he was president.
This dude was president for 12 years.
Damn.
He was president for 12 years.
Whew. I think that's what Trump was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Man.
But that's a long time to be in presidency.
12 years running the country.
Then think about how your mind would dwindle though. Even though you try to like stand strong for the people or whatever, but 12 years of you see Obama, he came out back with gray hair, boy.
I get tired of that.
That's not stressful, that job.
Yeah, bro. 12 years of that, I'm tired, bro.
Yeah,
You know
that's what amazes me. Why would somebody want to run for a second term? Of course, they wrap up business and finish their business up, but at the same time, it's like your business is never going to finish in presidency.
Yeah.
Won his fourth term.
Damn.
Damn, he was gonna be president for 16 years.
16 years.
It would have been a different world right now.
I bet that nigga who he was glad he died out. Like, God damn, bro. I've been waiting for my turn. Damn, man. Goddamn, boy. Finally, this nigga gone. God.
I mean, damn. I've been wondering what made the people like. I guess because the World War II, he won, and everybody was like, "Yeah, we want to keep this nigga in."
It was Eisenhower then. It was Eisenhower after FDR, right?
Eisenhower's the one I think who started also the FBI.
Was he after FDR?
Eisenhower
I think Eisenhower was after FDR. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of structures was in place after that.
Because I remember Eisenhower giving that speech after like Pearl Harbor or something like that. After the bombing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like what got us involved.
Damn.
I think it was Eisenhower. Well, historical lesson here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We don't. You know what I'm saying? We take it.
Man, look, man. Yeah. Y'all lost me at FDR. I was like, who?
Actually forced Southern schools to start
Integrating.
Integrating.
Yeah.
He's the one who enacted the Insurrection Act the first time, I think, to make sure that businesses down here and all that stuff are not segregating anymore.
All right, so Eisenhower helped with the desegregation and integration.
Hold on, let me find it. From 53 to 61. So if he wasn't right after FDR, he was the one right after whoever this.
Who the hell was in between that time?
That's a great question.
Truman?
Maybe it was Truman.
Oh, was it? What was the big ear motherfucker?
Wilson.
Ross Perot.
Who that is? Who the fuck is Ross Perot?
Oh, he was just like candidate.
He fought in World War II, I think.
All right. Okay.
This show, see, this is our public school.
Nixon was his vice president.
Succeeded by Harry S. Truman.
Harry S. Truman.
So
Okay, Truman was before him. Okay, all right,
All right, yeah.
JFK was after Eisenhower because he beat Nixon and then he died.
The Nixon.
Lyndon B. Johnson took over. I don't like him. And then
Nah, yeah.
Nixon took over after them.
Damn. All right, well, shit. That's a presidential facts for you guys. Fax machine. You know.
Yeah, man. That is.
It is amazing, man.
Man.
And then you got to see who was intricate parts of history. Like even because America never got out of war. We always stayed in some kind of conflict.
Man.
Keep the dollars going.
Yeah, bro.
Get your money going. But it's a bad thing too because it's like foreign relations. Like nigga, you ain't friends with nobody. You know. And if you are, it's like it only lasts for so long. But good as the money goes, you know.
You
Yeah.
seen that Joe Rogan episode with Tim Kennedy?
I probably have. I don't know.
Watch that. You'll understand why we're everywhere.
Yeah.
Russia and China are fucking with a lot of countries. So
That's true.
Stop it.
That's true, yeah. And it's kind of like double-edged sword too, because I watch a lot of war history, and I see like the impact we have on countries after we impacted them so long. It's kind of like everybody's doing their thing, and then all of a sudden we interrupt and like, hey, yeah, what the fuck y'all do up to? You know what I'm saying? And then we just disrupt the whole society culture pretty much, and alter that shit, and it's never the same again. Never the same again.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Man. That dollar's up.
That dollar.
That dollar, man. Federal
I just
Reserve.
watched
So.
that Stones Throw Records documentary called "Our Vinyls Weigh a Ton." Watch those. Like Jay Dilla was signed with him.
Yeah, Stone Store Records. Yeah, that's a Stone Store Records. Yeah.
Signed Aloe Black, and that was their first hit.
No, they signed Aloe Black.
Yeah, and then it got big because
Wow.
that HBO show. How
Yeah.
it was fucking dope.
Yeah.
The first song I remember Aloe Black was when he come and tell everybody.
Yeah,
That shit.
they play that shit at the hotel every night.
That's what I
man.
remember. Yeah, that song.
I'm like, man, y'all don't told everybody.
The reason I remember because they had the damn Beats commercial with that mug, like
Oh,
the
did they?
NBA Beats commercial, like it was like LeBron and all them niggas.
That's
Going to the mug. Yeah, that's what I remember that mug.
That's when we went back to Cleveland.
That's when Beats first came out, dog.
that's hard.
Yeah.
50 left Shady in Aftermath, I think, because he had
Yeah.
his own headphones. Remember that?
Yeah. Which was smart. It was smart as fuck because it's like if you're not first, be second, and you gonna get the wave.
Yeah, he left because Jimmy wanted him to only wear the Beat shit because they were all about getting their headphones on everything.
Right.
It was like everyone back then started making headphones. Even Ludacris had his own headphones.
Yep.
You know, I mean, obviously Beats is shitting on all of them, but
Right. Even didn't Travis Barker have some headphones or something like that?
Bow Wow has some headphones. Everybody has some headphones.
Mm-hmm. Now it's the earbuds. I think Ray J got some earbuds now.
The Rock got his own headphones now. Like he
I
partnered
believe
up
it.
with like JBL. He got like some little wireless in-ear headphones.
I say go for it. You're gonna get a little bit of that pie, whatever's left. Beats really got a game sold, but if you second, you still good. Like Uber and Lyft, if you Uber, you winning. But if you the second person to come up after that, you gonna get whatever that is there. You know what I'm saying? They ain't impacting whatever market they're not impacting. You gonna get the rest of that, and then somebody else may get the 12% margin, 15% margin. You know.
as long as it's cheap.
And,
There's a
hey,
huge dip between first and second place. Like you're down to like 20 or less.
but think about it. If you're an Uber and you're Uber successful, you're gonna get a little bit of the Uber success.
Yeah, but you got Beats. AirPods caught up real quick.
AirPods, yeah, they did catch
Especially
up.
if you paying, $200 for some AirPods.
But I heard they
Apple bought Beats.
Apple bought
right.
Beats. That's right, they did.
Technology made AirPods.
Oh, they just flipped the technology and it reintroduced it.
I think they did that strategically and took out the fucking headphone jack purposely because they bought Beats and Bluetooth was like.
Oh shit! They pretty much bought them and cut their legs off. Like you'll never be on the market again. The same. That's business, man. 101.
That's good business.
That's business, man. You just eliminating the competition.
Yeah, that's good business.
Typically, but I heard the AirPods was kind of dangerous though. I don't know. I heard like if you have both ears, it's like in between, it's like your brain. So I don't know. It's like the radiation or whatever.
Yeah, they say Bluetooth. You know what I'm saying? It's not good to like, wear it like super long all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Microwaves. Yeah.
Frying your
These are
brain.
meant microwaves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some of them say that like all those Wall Street guys are always on their phones.
It's cooking.
Start getting
Ear tumors, right?
in this area of their head. Supposedly, I don't know if there's like a legitimate article.
It was a legitimate article in the AirPods. So that's what I was fucked about. That's why I'm telling everybody I see with the AirPod. People were,
Tom's napping in those fucking things.
man, bro, so bad for you, bro. Because think about it, you're using Wi-Fi through your brain. At the end of the day, it's like you got AirPods on your ear, and signaling Wi-Fi like 90% of the time. You know what I'm saying?
It's different than Wi-Fi. I think they use different like radio waves.
Right.
I don't know though. That's fucking.
Yeah. Either way, it's radio waves, right? So it's like
It's frying your shit, man. Can't even sugarcoat it, man. You know what I mean? Because think about it. If they wanted to make a phone that was more healthy for you, they could.
It's
just
cheaper.
Yeah.
So you're paying $500 to get your shit fried. You know.
Just buy a blunt.
You know what I'm saying?
Having it in your pocket, it was like causing people to be like sterile now.
Yeah.
Oh, just
That's why I was talking on
murking you
fucking,
3 ways for Sunday.
like a speakerphone for a minute.
Oh yeah. Speakerphone.
Like,
Yeah, me
I was
too.
like, get it away from my head.
Yeah.
But
I did the same thing because I heard it like it depletes your sperm count actually,
It does.
and like this
Laptops?
about in like thousands.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, laptops. That's why I tell my son. I was like, always put a pillow or put some kind of blocker. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit on the desk or something. Like, don't put it on your lap. You're gonna be sterile by the time you 10. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you got
There's some company
kids.
out there that's creating, a non-lethal technology. It's just you're gonna pay that money for it though. You're gonna pay, what's that dude? What's his name? The dude that was reverse engineering those spaceships.
Anyway, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Phil, what's his Phil? General Phil something.
But
like in the 40s.
Nah, this is like in the 80s. But he was he created like a water powered. I think it was like a Corvette or something. Water powered Corvette or something.
Hey, that'd be hard.
Damn.
Boy, that's a flex right there. Nigga. My Corvette water powered. Nigga. What you talking about?
There was a dude I think in like the 1930s.
That would be a huge flex.
I know 1940s or 50s that created like a water powered car.
That's not
Water
that.
powered engine.
That's not to me. That's not far fetched because Tesla already invented like shit that we could be using right now.
Even if you look at some of the old cars, they was ran by steam. Some of the old trains ran by steam.
That's facts.
That's true.
Facts.
That's true.
It's like we got the resources, but it's like
that coal is cheap. You know what I mean? Coal is cheap. Oil is cheap.
facts.
You telling me if I dig one hole, I'm gonna get $1 billion or $2 trillion?
Bro, watch this movie. Watch this movie.
That's like popping a pimple when you getting $2 trillion.
Watch this movie called There Will Be Blood. We was talking about it on the last episode with Tom, and I just started watching it. I ain't even finished it, but it goes through that whole like from starving. With your baby in your arm, dealing, trying to get that oil. Yeah. All your dudes, all your homies around, trying to get that one little drop of oil just to say we made it. You know what I'm saying? And you like spending like months and months and years trying to get something out of nothing,
out the ground,
squeezing blood out of the orange, man, for real. But
spending bread just to dig deeper, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, coal miners, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, coal miners and die trying to get that coal out.
Hey, but pressure make diamonds, man.
Yeah,
coal turn to diamonds.
Dynamite, explosive, all that shit. Man.
Speaking of it, this has been a dynamite show, diamond show, diamond talk.
Yeah,
I like that diamond talk. You gotta have you back, bro. You a natural at this shit. I'm surprised you ain't got a podcast yet, but
I'm just getting warmed up, man. Once I loosen up, you know.
No, bless up, man. Appreciate it. Coming on, you know what I'm saying? Honored to have my little bro on the show, talking shit. Sup3r8, of course. Bless up. It's MC2MC podcast, you know what I'm saying? Check my brother Amen Sean Man, you know, aka Rico, aka Duvika, you know.
No album coming soon.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But the episode will be coming soon. So don't forget to hit like, you know, subscribe, hit the notification, smash that button. And put on the comments what you think about the conversation. You know, we went through the history and pioneering of music, you know.
What I'm saying?
Deep diving. So let us know who you fuck with, who inspired you, what influenced you, and you know, we see you next time. Bless up.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the episode, leave us a thumbs up and comment below if you have any ideas on what we can do next time.
Please subscribe and hit the notification. MC2MC give you motivation.
Heru, heru.